This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly intuitive catalyst conduit, here to do some free shamanic tarot readings. Yeah, I must apologize for not coming on Friday, but life happens. So, comment moderation not set. I wonder why that is. Okay, fine. So, this is for anyone who desires a reading. So while I wait for people to come on, let me see, how early am I? I think I'm a little bit early. I'm 15 minutes early. No big deal. So anyway, just know that you all can find me on facebook.com/intuitive catalyst conduit. No spaces. It's pouring cats and dogs here. It has been since yesterday. I'm in the southern Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. So, it's early for us, but no choice but to turn on the lights, the overhead lights. Just so that you all know, you all need to hook up with me for the special that I have on. There's the video. I should probably get the link. There's the video that you will need to watch in order to tell me where you saw the offer, or tell me something about what you saw. Does that make sense? I certainly hope it makes sense. Okay. So, in addition to which, you all know I do shamanic tarot readings and that sort of stuff, right? But I also take people on journeys into your tarot card. I do all different types of shamanic tarot readings, but these are journeys into your tarot card that you choose in response to a question, and there I invite you to go meet the guide in the card to whom you will address your question. I also take people on journeys to their star or planet of origin, which is pretty friggin' cool. And what else? Hello, dear Melanie Jackson. I hope you're all is well and that you're doing fine. I keep trying to get the shadow off my face because the chandelier is right overhead, so it's casting shadows. I can't tell, but anyway, Melanie, tell me there. Hi, Lori. So tell me, if you all have any questions, pop it on in the chat there, or let me just write general if you want a general reading. I have to find the link for that video because it is going to be something special to get to interact with dragon, because I channel dragons, as you know. And there is a special on, and that special will be there for a while, as long as the video link is up for a while. Oh, thank you very much, Melanie. So while I'm speaking, I am looking for it, because I didn't think beforehand of finding it to put it in the chat here. So while I'm chatting, I don't know if I'm going to disappear from the screen. While I pull up this thing, but I'm going to continue talking. And oh gosh, it's taking a while to come on. Yes, here is the link, and yes, because this is I was going to say this is a new thing. It's only new because they told me to pop it on to encourage people to come on in. That's dragon I'm talking about. And here is it. Here is the link. I just found the link. I should have done a split screen, but I didn't. Okay, so I apologize for that. I have no idea what had happened there. Let's see. So where would I Okay, general reading, excellent. So here's the link. Mentioned in the special that I have listed, right, for the dragon for 50% dragon interaction. And also that 50% includes, you'll need to go look at it, that 50% includes a 30-minute shamanic tarot reading as well. So take advantage. I'm looking forward to it, and I really and truly hope that you all take advantage. Now, on that note, Melanie says she wants a general reading. Okay. I was going to put my earring where? Somewhere. Oh, yes. I don't know why, but I follow my thing and I wanted a double on this side with nothing on the other side. So, Melanie wants a general reading. Okay. And I'm talking about it because Dragon wants to share their wisdom and knowledge and so much more with you. They'll be answering your questions. You'll see what it's like on the video link that I just put in there. So, what does Melanie need to know right now for her highest good? What does Melanie need to know right now for her highest good? Oh, okay. Seven of Fire. Right now, Melanie, you are experiencing some challenges. And it has you, what is that little dog? I have to keep my eye on my mother's dog as well, to make sure that she isn't chewing what she isn't supposed to be chewing. Joy, what are you doing? Come here. Joy? I think she was eating what she wasn't supposed to be eating. So, this also tells me that it's a beautiful card actually, Seven of Fire. Seven, the number seven is all about spiritual enlightenment and you going in deeper into your inner well of stillness, as I call it, in order to get the answers that you need, want, and desire. Okay? Now this is a beautiful card. I want to make sure that the glare is off. Ah, right. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, this is good. All right. So, what strikes you in this card, Melanie? Because we are seeing lines crisscrossing and so on. And those lines are all about communication, baby girl. And let me tell you right now that you definitely have some crossed circuits there going on. And that miscommunication. Joy! Stop that! And that miscommunication, I heard disinformation, perhaps not deliberate on your part, but it is creating some joy. But it is, come here, but it is creating some challenges for you. And also there seems to be some sort of competition going on right now. So you are feeling rather unstable. Now this Seven of Fire, let's keep in mind that fire is all about passion. Okay? Alright. It seems that you're feeling unstable after achieving some goal or milestone, which is fantastic. But the only problem is, sit. But the only problem is, I almost said joy. Sorry, Melanie. But the only problem is here that, you see, when you achieve a goal, a milestone, or whatever it is, and you know, it's almost like a letdown sort of thing. It means that the goal was just a goal, something to strive for, but it wasn't your passion. It wasn't something that kept you up at night and jumping out of your bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to go work on it, that sort of stuff. And therein lies the problem. So you need to fine-tune your focus and really decide what you are passionate about. But despite the challenges in your workplace, even if you are working at home, You have to hold your grounder. But the biggest thing here is cross communication. Notice that the lines aren't going straight at all, and not only are there cross communication, there are gaps down here and then here, and same on the other side. Now, this is a journey that you will have to take on your own. I don't know, well, this is not the place. So I'm just going to leave it as I don't know exactly what it is. If I ask, I will, but you know what I'm talking about. You need to deal with this communication issue, or the poor communication, or the miscommunication. And I keep hearing disinformation, and I don't know what that is all about. Because blue is all about communication, my dear. So you really and truly need to focus on that. You need to ground yourself as well to feel stable when you deal with these issues with the particular individuals involved. Okay? So, let's see. I hope that helped, Melanie. If it doesn't resonate or does resonate, let me know. All right. Next up is Next up is Lori. Okay. Lori. All right. What does Lori need to know right now for the highest good? What does Lori need to know right now for the highest good? What does Lori need to know right now for the highest good? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I think I need to. No, this is right. This is right. Lori, I get 9 of fire for you. A 9 of fire, 9, as I'm sure you know, signifies the end of a cycle. Fire is all about, in your case, grounding. It's also all about passion. And this is telling me, honey, that you are straddling two worlds at the moment, and it is creating some conflict and instability. Instability is the correct word. And instability. This is something, notice, you see, you have, let me put my fingers on them. Looking at the screen is kind of weird. See? Let's make sure there's no glare, or as little glare as possible. All right, right where my fingers are on either side of the card. Okay, holding it is better here, in order for you to be able to see it clear without the glare. Yeah, so you are straddling two worlds at the moment, Lori, and yeah, it's creating some conflict. You're not only that, you are juggling a lot. That doesn't work, because eventually something's going to fall and crash. So in addition to straddling two worlds, you're also juggling a lot of things. And this is not good for you. Okay? Because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. And whatever is happening, it's a rather complex situation. Be prepared for some delay. I'm telling you right now. However, again, you need to tap in. You need to tap in to your inner wisdom. You need to go to your inner well of stillness, as I call it. I'm trying to get rid of the shadows on my face, but I don't think that's going to work. That thing is right overhead. You need to accept that, yeah, it's not going to be smooth as I would like, as I hoped. In fact, it probably won't be easy at all, but it is doable. It is very doable indeed. So, take time out to rest. It may seem counterintuitive. I keep coming up with these words that I don't know where they're coming from. Huh? What's the word? Yeah. It may seem as if, no, that's not the right thing to do, but stop the doubt. You're having an issue here with your intuition. You're not paying attention to it. You're not listening to it. And you're not heeding it. Because I think you were told this, not I think. This information was already given to you, but you ignored it. What is interesting here, and I have never seen this before. Look at this card properly. One leg is purple, here, no, not here. One leg is purple. That's your intuition. That's where you're grounded. So you are getting the guidance you need. And the other one, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. And the other is blue. The other is blue. So your intuition and your communication, my dear, are linked. I mean, they are all linked for us, but it's even more obvious for you, Laurie. So you need to put the two together and settle to see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, and know what you need to know. You have the magnificent orb right there with you, and notice this beautiful golden orb here. It's quite close to your head. Everything is there to assist you and support you, Laurie. And you do need to heed it to have a pretty smooth or smoothish path on the road to this goal that you have in mind. It's quite laudable. The red background, okay, we have some creativity here, and the creativity is at the head level. Okay, but you really need to ease up on the juggling of things because it doesn't serve you at all. You are going to have a lot of luck on the way. See where this finger is? That's a horseshoe. All right? And for me, horseshoes mean luck. So that is wonderful. For everything to come into place, you do have to stop, pause, rest, and listen, Laurie. Okay? For things to become much smoother for you. All right. So, Laurie, let me know if that resonates, please. Now, Amir, I want to know, will my husband Amir Shah contact me in the coming 2 days? How would I know? I am just going to ask, will her husband contact her in 2 days? It says yes. There's just one thing I have to tell you, young lady, and that is you need to focus on your way of doing things. You need to, again, communication is coming up. You need to smooth out the communication between you and your husband because it's not, there are some broken links. You are a woman, and consequently, you are linked to the natural intuition in the divine feminine. So you know what you need to do. Communicate properly and clearly. There's a gap in your communication here, and it's not reaching at all where it needs to be to make a perfect star. You need to focus on your own way of doing things, my dear. Regardless, you need to recognize and admire yourself and pat yourself on the back for the bravery and unique gifts that you bring to the table. you are going to make wonderful progress in your creative endeavors. This is a fact. Okay? But I implore you, communicate and communicate clearly. Women, because we function, we are so close to our emotions. A lot of us have problems separating ourselves from the emotion, like men, in order to think clearly and speak what you need to say, instead of flying off the handle, throwing things, throwing words at the person, which really are daggers, and turning off the individual. It's time to share what's on your heart in an easy way, so that you will be heard and so that there will be a smooth communication flow. Okay? So that you all will meet in the middle. Right now, what's your name? Right now, Amir, this is not the case. Okay? So, I hope that resonates. Let's see who else is on board. Alright. Okie dokie. So who's next? Who is next? I do not know. I'm not sure if I missed anyone. Okay. Alright, I didn't hear from. I have to keep checking the dog. Yes, I'm speaking about. And she keeps bringing stones and all sorts of things that she found in the garden into the house. All right, so Laurie didn't tell me if this, in the reading I did resonates. But so be it. All right, moving right along. Who is up next? Wonderful, Melanie. Fantastic. I love it. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. That's great. I like hearing that. So let's see now. Yeah, because I wasn't seeing the comments before. And this is a new thingy in Facebook here. So I am learning as I go. Okay, great. Oh wow! Oh, that's wonderful! Ah, that's great. That's great. That's great, Laurie. Oh, I'm sending you a virtual hug, my dear. Be blessed, sister. Be blessed. Be blessed. Let's see now. Who else is next? And now I need you all to go look at the that video, the link that I put in the comments in the chat stream there, in the thread. It's important. You all, I don't think you understand how important it is. I channel dragons, and this is a 50% off. This is a, let's see, 2 and 1 is 3. It's a $320 value, and I'm offering it to you for $97. You need to look at the video and then come and book your session, because it includes Draga answering any questions that you wish for 30 minutes, and a 30-minute one-on-one shamanic tarot reading. Okay, so take advantage. All right, now who is next? Majestic Maori. Oh wow, she's watching from New Zealand, people. Would love to be considered for a card, please. Oh gosh, you're so sweet. Ah, hugs to you, hugs to you too. Hugs to you again, Lori. Majestic Maori. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. Um, so, Majestic Maori. What would you, what do you need to know for your highest good? What do you need to know for your highest good? Joy? That's the dog. What are you chewing? What? Let me see. Okay, it's something small. Hopefully, it's a pebble. Majestic Maori. Or is it Maori? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. thank, thank you, Madam Majestic. Okay, so what do you need to know for your highest good? What do you need to know for your highest good? Huh. What does Majestic Maori need to know for your highest good? And afterwards, Miss New Zealand, let me know if it resonates, huh? Okay. Oh my. All right, honey. No, the card doesn't want to separate. I got two cards for you actually, girly. All right, this one is the wheel. All right, let me make sure. Right, okay, no, I'm trying to avoid the glare from the light. Okay, so this is the wheel. This is a major arcana card. And this is simply saying you are beginning a new journey, starting a new chapter, everything painted over. See that? Everything painted over. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. And everything is a go. You have a magnificent, this new camera thing is getting to me, you know. You have a magnificent pillar of support here. Everything is clear and clean. The wheel of time has evolved. Move. And you are back at the beginning. Change, girlie. Change, change, change. What else? Your destiny awaits you. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. Look for signs, omens, synchronicities. They are all going to confirm that, yes, I'm doing it. I'm on it. This is fantastic. Nothing is going to stop me. That's the kind of energy that you already have it. I can feel it. So you need to take this forward with power and passion. This is very significant because this is a major arcana card. Life has changed and your life is changing. If it hasn't already, I'm sure you are seeing all signs about it. This is what is taking place. This is what is going to take place. Open your arms wide, embrace and welcome it. What else can I tell you? Of course, the golden light of spirit is shining on you. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can't get any better than this. Starting over time. It's all new. You create the change. You make the change. You embrace the change. It is a new chapter. But here's another beauty. This is the sea star, my dear Miss New Zealand, Maori. Or is it Maori? I'm never sure, you know. Notice, I'm not saying anything, huh? I just want you to look at this card. It's a beauty. You are encircled by your intuition. See that? Look at it good. There is nothing that you cannot do. There is nowhere you cannot go. There's nothing that you cannot have. As long as you heed your intuition as you move forward on this new journey. That's a fact. Oh, okay. The light of spirit is shining on you, girls. Never doubt it. And you have such a wonderful heart. You have such a wonderful heart. Hold on a second. Joy, go outside. Out. And beautiful, soft, cottony, and you have protection. Do you wear? I just heard. Do you wear an amulet or something like this on your arm? Because that's what I just heard. If not, perhaps you might want to get, I don't know, avail yourself of one, because I just heard the word amulet precisely in this form. Precisely in this form. Okay? Communication. You're very comfortable with communicating. That's wonderful. Communicate more. This is going to be necessary where you're going. Just to make sure that everything is absolutely clear and that everyone is on the same page with you. Okay? What else can I tell you about this? Nurture your heart. This is all about love, compassion, pure joy, and creativity. Nurture your heart. You come first, your heart comes first. There are strong emotional tides, but you can weather it. It's not a storm. You can go with the flow. Okay? There is an opportunity for healing and fulfillment, and this is what Sea Star has to say. Keep in mind, just in case you don't know this deck, this is the Dream Dust deck channeled by Sue Kovacs. And in this deck, this is the Shamanic Tarot. In this deck, the sea indicates emotions. But you're a rising star. Oh, to hell with that. You're no rising star. You're a star. And you can handle it. You can handle it. Just remember when things start to get a bit lopsided, you know, like this card and whatnot, etc. You can handle it. Step back. Observe. Count to 10 or 20 or 30 if necessary before you respond. The nice thing is when you step back from a situation, you can see it clearer. So if you step back and then you take another step back and you observe yourself, you become the observer out there and you observe yourself again as the observer looking at the situation. It will become much clearer to you and it will be easier to deal with, because I almost spoke French again, because of your intuition. Okay, my dear? So let me know if that resonates at all, Miss Maori or Maori, New Zealand. Okay. Let's see, Miss Majestic Maori. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm checking something here. Hold on a second, people. Alright, so how can I do this, boy? Okay. Alright, this is a new system that I'm using here. And we don't have the facility to block these unwanted people in this new system. So I shall have to do it with this person afterwards, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I have to complain about. Let's see what else. How can we? Okay. Never mind. I can't do anything about it from here to get rid of the unwanted ones. It was easier in Facebook's old system. So I apologize for the harassment, people. Okay. All right, Sadaf. He wants to know, she wants to know if her okay. I don't know, but you go ahead. You seem to it's the typical but I heard did I say amulet or armband? Because you know the typical rings, the silver ones and so on, sometimes with a snake head, a serpent head or whatever it is. That's what the picture in the on the card reminded me of Majestic. Okay? Alright, so before somebody wants me to speak up. Alright, my apologies. Excellent. Okay. Alright, excellent. So let's go on to the I have to now scroll back up because the screen is moving very fast, and therefore I can't see everything. So let me go back up to see who I missed. Let's see. So that was Melanie, and that was Lori. That was Amir. Let's see who else is here. Miss Madam Majestic. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, Sadaf wants to ask about her marriage. Her husband left her. Will he come back? If a man leaves you, why would you want him back? I just do not understand that. If a man leaves you, why would you want him back? You need to be focusing on what the issue was and how the communication went and how you felt when he was there and how you feel now with his being absent. Bottom line is, on asking that question, I have already seen that you have similar emotions when he was present, and they are just slightly exacerbated with his departure. So, my dear, that tells me a lot. You want to know if your husband will return. Alright, Sadaf wants to know if her husband will return. Let me see what the thing is like here. Yeah, that's fine. I think it must be my, let's see, Audwin Dubois. No, Dubose. It could be my internet connection. Sorry about that, guy. All right, Sadaf. Sadaf, it is time to start a new life for yourself. I get the Empress card here. That's number 3. Number 3, first of all, let me make sure I don't, yes, okay, that's good. No glare. Number 3 signifies that you have a lot of spiritual companions in the ascended masters. And by that I mean Yeshua and, a lot of the others. Yeshua meaning Jesus. I don't typically use the name Jesus, huh? But just to orient you. So you have a lot of ascended masters, Joel Kul, Saint Germain, and so on, with you. This is the Empress card. This card is a major arcana card. When this man returns, it will not be soon. Or maybe I should say, it will not be as soon as you like. You, my dear, have to start creating healthy boundaries because there is none right now. And basically, you are taking in everything that he is giving, good and bad. And then you are making it yours. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. You are a loving person. You love nurturing. You are empathic and very creative. However, it is time to take care of yourself. It is time to create boundaries. It is time to learn to communicate. Those two are key. They are absolutely essential for your well-being going forward. You choose. All right? It's all about it's all about communication and boundaries. You are the Empress. It's time that you become the Empress of your life and the goddess that you are in everybody else's life. It is time that you put yourself first. All right, my dear Sadaf? Excellent. Okay. Let me find out. Hope that resonated. Alrighty. So now on to the next. Who is next? Who is next? You know, I really enjoy doing this. You know, I have to pause to say, I put the link in there. Get the 50% off. It is the price includes a 30-minute one-on-one shamanic tarot reading with me and a 30-minute session with dragons whom I channel. Watch the video because you have to tell, in order to get the 50% off, you have to tell me the name of the video. Okay? And then book, pay, and we'll make an appointment. Let's see, dragons have a lot to say and they have a lot to share. All right, now let's see, Miss New Zealand. Lori. I love that, you know, majestic Maori. Let's see, what else? Sadaf. All right, so Odwin, I do not know, Dubose. Odwin, I do not know if you want a reading. Yes, you do want a reading. Okay. All right. Okay, Odwin, it's your turn next. And then we'll go down to Kitana. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I like that, I like that, I like that. Okay, I'm just a conduit, huh? I'm just a conduit for spirit. And what I share, and if there are any of you, let me make something clear. If there are any of you who who know the Dream Dust deck, let me make something clear. As I check out Mr. Odwin Dubose Jr. The cards are just a tool, right? This is Dream Dust. The cards are just a tool, and the card I do not necessarily always give a reading based on what the card is supposed to say. Okay? Let's just make that clear. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Okay? Let me do it like that. All right. So, what does Audwin Dubois? I keep wanting, my mouth and my brain keeps wanting to say Dubois. What does Audwin need to know for his highest good? Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. 10 of C. 10 of C. This is a beautiful card. And this card says that all the passages are open. Man. Now, Audwin for me is a male's name. Huh? So I am really assuming, so I hope that I am not getting this wrong here. Audwin. It sounds masculine. There's a masculine energy to this. And I really hope that I'm not disrespecting you. This card, 10 of C. See that? Look at that. The passageway is open. I mean, wide open. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. You are so intuitive, it is off the scale. The old crone, she is there to assist you. She is so full of wisdom and knowledge. Don't be scared. She is so full of wisdom and knowledge, and she will not have the appearance of that you may expect. But the passageway is open. The light of source is there to guide you. Think of all these orbs here as guides. They delineate, they outline the passage where you need to go. Look for synchronicities. Look for things that just confirm that you are on the right track. That's what synchronicity is all about. You are. Sometimes you are doubting it. You need to not highlight so much, but focus on your intuition. It's very important. Intuition and communication. In your case, they make a powerful combination. They go together. Okay? And I love that. In the realm of contentment, an aqueous rainbow of harmony is what awaits you in your new beginnings. Trust your gut. I'm reading from the card now. Trust your gut and be grateful for every damn thing that you have in your life. It is all a go. Go to it. Go forward. It's beautiful. Only good awaits you. If you miss something, it's because you are not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is connected here and here. And in men, they say in your gut, okay, so that's your third brain. Focus on your gut, whichever works for you, but don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Because a time is going to come where if you ignore this one time when you say, I'm not going to do it, or it's my imagination. Oh, no, it's not a big deal. That could have serious, significant consequences. So make it a habit of trusting your gut every single time. Okay? I hope that resonates. All right. Now, who's next? Who is next? Kitana. All right. Hope that resonates. All right. So Kitana. What is Kitana? Oh gosh. What What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? Let me make sure it's Kitana. I don't like mispronouncing people's names, but I think I got it right. Kitana, Kitana. Okay, I gotta find out. I gotta figure out. Kitana. Okay. Kitana. What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? Give me a second here, people. Okay. What does Kitana need to know for her highest good? Kitana, Kitana, Kitana. Okay. Kitana. You know, it's what's interesting here, Kitana, is I keep thinking of the Japanese blade, katana. That's interesting. Boundaries for you as well are required, my dear. A new life, new chapter. You're already in it. However, and this is a major arcana card again. I think it's okay. All right. And right, that's it. Okay, so this is the Empress again, number 3. There's a lot of white in here. Oh, you have a lot of spiritual guides, my dear, and they are all there to assist and support you. You need to establish boundaries. You don't have any. See where my fingers are? I am seeing humanoid forms. I don't want to say human forms, but I'm seeing humanoid forms. You have guides. Your guides are there to assist you. It is time that you draw the boundaries, because those lack of boundaries are killing you. They are eating you up. They are smashing you to bits. It's time you draw boundaries and establish it. You are the Empress. You must become the Empress in your life. Oh God, you should see this little dog's muddy face, because it's been raining since yesterday. And she's digging up outside and bringing the stones in here, and she's a white dog. And you know who's going to have to clean up this mess. So, as I was saying, so Kitana, my dear, communication, absolutely essential. You have help. And you must avail yourself of that help to draw those boundaries. Ask, and it will be given unto you. Ask, and it will happen. Focus your intention on asking and clearing up this mess that this lack of boundaries is creating in your life. Okay? It is time to be the goddess that you are and stand up for what you believe. It is time to say no and mean no. It is not time to give in under stress, or you know, he or she is feeling good or they don't feel great because I said no. No. Time to put yourself first, my dear. This is a major message, significant message from the deck. All right. So that, my dear Kitana, let me know if that resonates. And who's next? I think it's Karen Fisher. Karen would love a reading. So what does Karen need to know for her highest good? Wet, muddy paws on the floor. The rain paused and now it's pouring again. Alright, so what does Karen need to know for her highest good? Go outside. Odwin, I already did your, and you listen to me very carefully. You don't come and make any demands here. I want to be next. Odwin, I already did your reading. All right, so clearly that you had left. So you will, when the replay is up, you will have to go back to maybe 10 minutes before now to listen to the reading. All right. All right, Kitana. So I hope that resonates. If it doesn't, well, whether it does or not, that's the way it is, girl. Okay, yes, she says, I see them. Okay, great. I'm only now seeing the thread, Kitana. All right, Karen, did I do your message already, Karen? Oh gosh, I hope you said thank you. So I think it was between you and the dog. No disrespect, because she's bringing a ton of stuff inside here. And if I knew how to mute this new system that they have in order to bawl at her, I would, but I don't. Okay, all right, Phyllis Glenn. All right, Phyllis, I think it's going to be the last. Oh, Karen, I haven't done yours yet. I was wondering because I saw something with you saying thank you. Okay, all right, Karen. What does Karen Fisher need to know for her highest good? The dog is dirty, muddy. Oh dear, Karen. Okay, so we have one. Satifi. And we have two. I have two cards for you. I have to put this dog outside. Excuse me. 1 second. Out. All right. So, Karen Fisher. Oh, no, I'm reading for everybody, Karen, but you're quite welcome. Everybody who's on here gets a free reading. All right? And I keep saying, I put a link in here already, but I think I'm going to post it again. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Link to 50% offer. You all can go on Catalyst, Intuitive Catalyst Conduit to see it, but everyone, in order to get that 50% off, needs to tell me where they saw the offer. You got to work for it and nothing comes free. Okay? That 50% offer includes a 30-minute one-on-one shamanic tarot reading and a 30-minute channel session with Dragon. So, first things first, Karen. The Tower. The Tower is about things breaking down. Ah, yeah, this is a beautiful view. The Tower is about things breaking down, and this is what is happening in your life right now. Anxiety, I hear the word catastrophe. It could be just an emotional catastrophe. Things are not going well, and there are crossed lines, and you really don't feel that you know what to do. There's a lot of heavy darkness, which is emotional dark, and you just you feel overwhelmed. You need to understand something. You need to understand something. Where there is dark, there will always be light. This is a fact. Okay? Now, things are very challenging right now. But things always change. Nothing stays the same. And consequently, you need to keep that in mind at all times. Okay? Keep that in mind at all times. That everything is, when you look at the card here, oh, this is nice. See where my finger is? I want to see if I can get it properly on the screen. See where my finger is? I am literally seeing a figure climbing back up. Climbing back up. Right? There. Right in between these two fingers here. I see a figure climbing back up. Which means that whatever has occurred, yes, it's all still in a shambles because I see that someone has fallen down, but another is climbing up. Notice that the card is not all dark either. This is important to know. That's why I said, wherever there is darkness, there will always be light, and it's a beautiful golden light to give you hope, to share. It's the light of source, the light of spirit, okay, that is with you. The towers have to be broken. When a tower is breaking down or has broken down, it means it's a perfect time and opportunity for rebuilding. I know about that. So the tower talks, and it's a major arcana card as well. The tower talks about hello Phyllis Glenn. Karen, the tower talks about life's great challenges, a crisis, unforeseen catastrophe, distress. Yeah, you are feeling some distress. An accident, and you feel despondent. You are in despair. Life has a way of throwing these curveballs to us, and it is up to us to catch it and make lemonade, no matter how sour and distasteful it is. We are human beings. You are a magnificent being, and there is nothing that can throw you down permanently. Okay? That's one card. There isn't really anything much more to say about it, except there is dark and light on the card, and you need to remember the light. The next one, though, is a beauty. This is the Wisdom Keeper, another major arcana card. The other one was not a major arcana, okay? There are only 21 major arcana cards in the deck. Oh, thank you, Dredria. Okay, so this is the Wisdom Keeper. It's number 5. 5 signifies change. Significant change has already come into your life. I'm trying to get the glare off the card. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. And the Wisdom Keeper is talking about, is asking you, in fact, what is your belief system? Because in fact, it is your belief system that created the disaster in the first place. We as children grow up with people, parents, caregivers, whoever it is, and because they don't know any better and they're not focusing on us, the child, they tell us a lot of shit, basically. We then take in their false beliefs and we make it our own. And when we become adult, we continue to live by it, with that little child always inside of us trying to toe the line. In this particular case, my dear, you, Karen, need to decide what are your beliefs, throw out what doesn't serve you, and become your own authority. That's it. This is what the Wisdom Keeper is all about. See where my fingers are? Let me get some more light. Right. See where my fingers are? The points, these red points, it means that you root yourself in your own truth. You root yourself in your own truth. And those points are going to pierce the heaviness and bring in more light to you. The light that is above here with all the sparkles. That is what happens when you become your own authority and you create your own rules and beliefs to live by. This is powerful. This is major. This is significant, Karen. That, my dear, is the end of your reading. All right, so Karen, you let me know if that resonates or not. So now we have Phyllis. Okay, so Phyllis, my dear. I assume you want a general reading, Phyllis. Okay, so what does Phyllis need to know right now for her highest good? What does Phyllis need to know right now for her highest good? What does Phyllis need to know right now for her highest good? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, you got good things going on there, Phyllis. All right, now that same dog at the top of this card. Huh? So I apologize. This card is 9 of C. And this card is saying that you have come, my dear Phyllis, to the end of a cycle. Wow, it resonated 100%, Karen said. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And my dear Phyllis, you are good to go, girl. You are good to go. Oh, okay. I put beautiful, but the beautiful is for you, right, Karen? Yeah, you have expect, Phyllis, okay. Now, Phyllis, all of these things require work. I am going to assume that you are feeling it already, or you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a beautiful card. I want you to pay attention here. I want you to pay attention here, Phyllis. All right? You see all of those things, these things, even where this hand is here, this hand is here. The passageways are fully open for you to go through. You have come to the end of a cycle. This is just the beginning. Hello, Brianna? That's an interesting name, pronunciation. Brianna. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Phyllis, but you haven't told me if it resonates. Oh, it's confirmation. Okay, great. You have all the help you need from Spirit. You see these magnificent orbs? Notice the way they are encircling all of the passages. You are good to go, my dear lovely. As you go through, pay attention to your communication. That's the blue, and notice that the blue is only in the passages, in the passageways. Okay? So as you begin on your new journey, ensure that you communicate clearly at all times. If you have to go back to clarify something, even though it may seem a small thing and you might be tempted to shrug it off, don't shrug it off. Ensure that your communication, say it in as few words as possible. Ensure that your communication is absolutely crystal clear as you go through on your new path. And of course, the rest of the card is all purple with touches of red, pink actually. So that's about heart. But the purple is all about your intuition. You know how to hook up with your intuition. You're accustomed doing it. You need to do it all the time. It must become a habit. It must become a habit, Phyllis. Okay? All right. Beautiful. Well, this is great. And the card says, victory, success, wishes granted after a turbulent time. The time is now. Feel comforted and satisfied in all that you have achieved, or as you begin your new journey. This is gorgeous. You're good to go, Phyllis. All right? Okay, it's confirmation. Lovely. All right. So, Brianna now. Brianna. What does Brianna need to know for her highest good? And Brianna, you need to know about, I have links in there now. I inserted 2 links in the thread, and you're very welcome, Phyllis. You're very welcome, my dear. This is my job and this is what I'm here to do. All right? Not a problem at all. Now, Brianna, there's a special offer on. You have to pay attention to the link in the video. A 30-minute shamanic tarot session, one-on-one, and a 30-minute channeling session with Dragon. Watch the video, then go to intuitivecatalyst.conduit.com on Facebook. Well, what.com? Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, no spaces on Facebook. Go through the list and see if it interests you. I don't know why I just said that, but that is what came, so I'm just saying it. Feel free to ignore. And let me tell you all something as well. I am just a conduit. Feel free to ignore every single thing I say. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. That's quite all right. However, before you throw it out, instead, just tuck it at the back of your head, because it may be useful at some time in the future. Maybe even 1 or 2 years into the future, but I don't think so. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that's quite all right. I have nothing to prove. This is just my job, and I love it. Okay, so who was it who wanted? Okay, great, Phyllis. Now, Brianna, did she say from Louisiana? Just the pronunciation. All right, Brianna, my dear. Can I get a reading on my current relationship? Okay, what does Brianna need to know about her relationship? For her highest good. What does Brianna need to know? Let me just scroll down to make sure that I don't miss anyone this time. Okay. What does Brianna need to know about her relationship? For her highest good. What does Brianna need to know about her relationship for her highest good? My gosh, I got the Empress card again. Okay, no, I am going to shuffle this thing again. I got the Empress card again. Not that there's anything wrong with the Empress card, but 3 in a row, even though I'm shuffling every time. Something is happening there. So, because Brianna, just so you know, the Empress card is all about new starts and drawing boundaries in particular. Boundaries and communicating. So, however, I am telling you what it's all about. That's quite significant. So I feel that communication is absolutely essential in your relationship. You're not doing as much of it as you should. Well, actually, I heard could. And something else came, but it left just as quickly as it came. All right, Brianna. All right, I get, so what I said about communication, that stands, huh? I get Fire Shaman for you, Brianna. I want you to look at the card carefully. Right, good, 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 good. This is a good view. And I want you to look at it because the Fire Shaman is a powerful being. This is an individual who is full of passion, who is full of fire, who is a teacher and highly respected. So you tell me if this is you. You inspire people. You are full of passion and you lead people with that passion and bravery. You're a business person. Oh, excuse me. Something just got up my nose and I'm getting chills here, like tingles, as soon as I said business person. Why do you think that is, Brianna? Why do you think that is? That's unusual. I don't know what that means, but not only that, I'm starting to feel quite warm at the top of my shoulders and chest, just here, just here. I sneezed and as if something got in my nose. Now, you are accustomed using your resources wisely for the best outcome for everybody concerned. You have a natural confidence and you are ambitious. You tend to see the big picture. The only problem is, Brianna, you're not. So Fire Shaman is saying that this is who you naturally are, but you are not stepping into your power. You are not stepping into your power. You are allowing others to, I heard the word dictate, but dictate in the sense of, for peace sake, you allow a lot of things to slide. That makes no sense. That means you're giving your power away. I hear you have the open door. Why aren't you stepping through? That is the question. What are you so afraid of? There's nothing to hurt you, but you are giving away your power, my dear. And this does not serve you at all. This is what this card is telling you. It does not serve you. That is an open door as well. And again, you notice the blue all around? That's all about communication. Well, I don't know what you mean, but I don't know how. You don't know how to draw boundaries, or you don't know how to step into your power. It all comes by drawing boundaries first, and saying no. You got to get into the habit. And it really is as simple as that. What doesn't serve me? It doesn't serve you to give your power away. It doesn't serve you to not say what you really want to say because you want to have peace. It doesn't serve you to not draw the line, to not draw boundaries. No is no. I cannot do this right now, or no, I'm not doing that. It doesn't serve me. No, I don't like that because, and you don't have to explain. I don't like that. I choose not to do that. You will have to do that for yourself. Yes, I used to do it in the past, but now that is over. Things like that. All of those things are about stepping into your own power and drawing boundaries, my dear. That's just a small example. And notice that no was the most important word there. Draw the line. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable because you're not accustomed saying no. People don't like to be told no, you know. Especially when someone is in the habit of doing something and then they decide, I don't have time. Or no, I choose not to do that. I don't like that and I'm going to stop doing it, etc., etc. Those are just examples, but this is where you have to go in order to become who you really are. That's really the bottom line, my dear. All right, so on that note, I don't see anybody else that's new, so let's just wait to see. We've already been in for an hour and a bit. So let's, an hour and 20 minutes. Well, I can't say anything more about your relationship, Brianna, for the simple reason that what came up was you have to step into your power. It's not good or bad, you know. It's not good or bad. You now have to take a stand. You now have to learn to communicate clearly. Don't explain. You can sit down to have a conversation and say, you know, things have to change or I'm going to change, because you would not have asked the question about your relationship first of all if there wasn't an issue. On your part, it's about communication, because you are just one half of the relationship. Okay? So if you want to move forward, you have to set the tone now. As uncomfortable as that makes you feel, and explain and say, you know, however it is you want to say it, without pointing fingers, without casting blame. That is what you need to do to move ahead. Yeah, it's as simple as that, my dear. Okay, I don't see anyone else. I don't see anyone else on, so I think I am going to say, people, let's give it one more minute to make it 1:25. It's 1:23 something here. Brianna, you have to start from where you are. It's as straightforward as that. Start from where you are. Don't try to invent anything, but move forward. It's time to sit down with your partner, husband, whoever it is, and ask questions. Lay your cards on the table. Say how you feel. And many women are not accustomed doing that. Say how you feel, what you think, and move forward. Just remember, no one can make you feel a particular way. How you feel is how you feel, and it has nothing to do with the other person. Keep that in mind. And therefore, that accusation that we humans like to make, you make me feel, and whatever, is totally untrue. You have to deal with your shit, and they have to deal with theirs. Okay? So, on that note, my beautiful souls, I am going to say